And welcome to Thursday. It is Thursday, June 12th, man. I'm stoked. I hope you guys are having a really good day and you are looking forward to an amazing weekend. I know the great Commodore and I, we are headed to Jacksonville tomorrow to see my very good friend, our very good friend, Jesse Smith, who's been a friend of ours for a very long time, well over a decade, and we're really fortunate to have been invited to crash his kitchen tomorrow, and he has a menu that I am super stoked to introduce you guys to. He's going to be taking care of the cooking this time. The mad scientist has dutifully earned an amazing evening off to be able to spend with his loved ones away from these maniacal characters. So we are headed to Jacksonville tomorrow, but I wanted to touch base real quick, and I wanted to talk about the power of choice and your ability to choose. And I wanted to read you a quote real fast. Actually, I read it 1,000 times last night so I could memorize it. It's by William James. He says, "The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another." Marilyn Friedman from Run Raquel, great to see you. My man Bradley Garrison, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are having a really good day today. So again, William James says, the greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. And I think about stress a lot. It's really interesting because when we have these conversations and we build these friendships and we build this community and we find out that every single person out here is running like 10 different jobs at the same time, right? So you're waking up in the morning, you're trying to take care of a household. Whether you have roommates, whether you live alone, whether you have a family, it doesn't matter. You're trying to run a household. You're also trying to make sure you keep the lights on, trying to make sure you keep your internet on, trying to make sure that you get to work on time. So you're running a life at home, you're running a life at work, then you have hobbies and passions that you're also running. And with these come impossible to understand amount of variables, right? Exactly. So we have all these things that we're trying to do. We're trying to be successful in all of them. We're trying to keep a good house. We're trying to keep a good job. We're trying to do well with our friends. We're trying to pursue our passions, pursue our hobbies, be the best lead singer you can be, as Marilyn Freeman knows. Be the best bandmate you can be the best friend or sister or brother or uncle or mom or dad or whatever. So all of us, every single one of us, are running multiple jobs, wearing multiple hats at exactly the same time. We're doing our best to move forward in a positive way. And it's really interesting when you really think about it, is the ability to choose one thought over another can really influence how we move through our day. It influences our energy. And we talked about energy for a long time. I don't know how many videos we've gone over there, and you guys know that I'm an energy person. If you've met me, I definitely feel that you know I'm an energy person. You try to put out those good vibes. You try to put out those positive vibes. And sometimes it's tough because we all go through our stresses. We all go through those moments in life where we just want to take a break. We want to run away. We want to just get away from everything, drop everything, and take a second and just breathe. And everybody has the opportunity to do that, but you've got to find your moments. You've got to find that clear, concise moment on the way to work where the weather is perfect and the sun is shining and the wind is absolutely flawless, and you got your windows down and you're listening to that perfect song, and you can let go of everything for just a moment except for the steering wheel. Sandy Harbin, great to see you. Bree Sosa, good to see you. Hi everybody, how's it going? So you got to find those moments that you can relax and you can let go and you can take it easy and you can just focus on being. And the ability to choose one thought over another is probably our greatest weapon to battle all things, to battle stress, to battle anxiety, to battle fear, to battle worry, to battle sadness. We can choose to think about certain things. Sometimes it's really hard, especially when something just happened or if something is really powerful. It's very difficult to be able to separate that emotion and understand that we have an absolute choice to be able to make when we focus on what we want to focus on, depending on how we want to feel at that time. To be able to recognize that we're in the position to make that choice is a goal in itself. To be able to then make the choice and actually deter ourselves from thinking about something that we know is going to bring us stress and anxiety and focus on something positive. And I love positive things, of course. Big positive things are great. I like little positive things, those little tiny things that keep you moving forward. And to be able to recognize those little tiny bits of positive amazingness that every single one of us have going on in our life, it's absolutely imperative. They say you never truly know how great you have it until you lose it, right? So there are little things that are happening in your life right now, today, that you're probably not thinking about, that you're probably taking for granted because they happen every day. Whether it be a kiss and a hug on the way to work, whether it be a fresh cup of coffee when you get there, whether it be a brand new whatever movie that came out on Netflix that you're excited to see. It's those little things that we don't pay attention to, that we take for granted, but it's also those little tiny things that keep us moving forward. And if we choose to focus on the little tiny positive things, you'll find, and I promise you this, you'll find that you will not be able to count how many positive things you have going on in your life right now. They don't always have to be massive and magnanimous. They don't always have to be these amazing, multi-million-dollar deal CEO empowering changes and things that you're getting ready to go through and experience. It's about experiencing and expressing thankfulness, expressing gratitude, and expressing appreciation for the little things. Is it hard? Hell yeah, it's hard. Absolutely, 100%. But you are in control. There's a couple different things that you can control, right? We've talked about this before. You can control your perspective, which is absolutely imperative. You can control your focus, which is also imperative. If you can control your perspective and your focus, then it makes it a little bit easier, because we tend to latch on to the things that bring us down. We latch on to the stressful things. We latch on to the sadness. We latch on to the loss. We latch on to it, and it's hard to let go sometimes. Absolutely. I go through it too, man. Sometimes there's something that I've gone through and it still sits in my soul, and it's difficult for me to let go. Not really. It's easy for me to let go, but for some reason, part of us just doesn't want to. It can be really tough, because the longer we hold on to it, it's like poison. The longer we hold on to it, the longer we let it set in our souls, the more of our soul takes over, more and more and more. And then it becomes one of those things that's just so hard to get through. But we have the ability to let go. We have the ability to choose. We can choose whatever we want. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. And that is imperative. So today, when you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling run down, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling like you're just done, number one, remember it's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and that's awesome, and I hope you guys have a really good weekend. Number two, focus on the little things, focus on the positive things, focus on the amazing things that keep you moving forward. As small and mundane as they are, as you may think they are, they're big, they're huge, and they keep people moving forward in a positive direction, and that will make all the difference. Energy is important, and people around you can feel it, even though they may not be able to define it. They can definitely feel it, and your energy influences the people around you. So if you go to work and you're having a great day, there's going to be a couple different kinds of people. There's going to be people that hate that you're having a great day. They hate that you're positive. They hate that you're focusing on being good and being happy. They can't stand that. Why? They're stuck in the sad. They're stuck in the stress. They're stuck in the anxiety. And you're challenging their reality. You're showing them that it's possible to be able to step out of that and feel good about what's going on and feel good about your day. So you're gonna run into people that can't stand that you're positive. Trust me, I get plenty of messages about people that do not like the fact that I talk about these things on the way to work. They don't like the fact that I try to be positive and I try to stay happy. Is it hard? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it definitely is. Absolutely. I'm not naive. I don't disregard the things that stress me out. I don't negate the things that bring me anxiety and bring me stress. I just try not to focus on them. I try not to focus on the loss. I try not to focus on the sadness. I try not to focus on the sorrow. And these are things that I feel every minute of every day, all the time. And it's been like that for a while. But I recognize it. And if I have the ability to recognize it, I can know where it is and where it's coming from, and I can do my best to deter myself from thinking about it and focusing on it and wallowing in it. So today, focus on those little tiny things, and it doesn't matter. Could be a funny video, could be your favorite YouTube, the person you subscribe to on YouTube put a new video out. It could be anything. It could be a Friday night with friends. It could be a drink after work. It could be Janice's birthday at the office today, and you guys are gonna get a delicious Carvel ice cream cake. Who knows? I don't know. But it's up to you guys to focus on those little positive things and realize how powerful they are. So remember, the greatest weapon we have against stress is the ability to choose one thought over another. And it's completely up to you. I can't do it for you. Nobody can do it for you. All we can do is show you the door. You have to walk through it. I love you guys. You have a good day. Stay out of trouble. Peace and love, and above all that other good stuff, lots of happiness. My name is Billy Floyd. We will see you tomorrow night at 9:05, live from Jacksonville, Florida. Headed up to our very good friend Jesse Smith's house. We got some great things in the works, and it's because of the community that we are so fortunate to be a part of, that we get to do what we do. I love you guys. Stay out of trouble. Enjoy your Thursday. See you soon. Pizza.